Welcome back, Wanderers, and what an episode we've got today. In early October, I took a wander into the incredible Knepp Estate, an area which has had a hugely successful rewilding project over the past few years. As a result of this effort, it's home to a dizzying variety of life, which we will explore in future episodes, but for this wander, I was there for the annual Red Deer Rut, a time between early October and November when they and other UK deer species enter their mating season. Preparation for this begins as early as March, with growth on a new set of antlers beginning pretty much as soon as the old ones have been cast off. These will continue to grow over the course of spring and summer inside a protective coating called velvet, like this gorgeous stag I photographed there in mid-summer. Once the velvet sheds off in mid to late September, they're ready to move to the rutting grounds and lay claim to an area, which is known as a stand. This is typically a large area of woodland, grassland, or a mixture of both. Once they've reached a suitable stand, they get to work making it their own by scent marking. I witnessed two of these marking behaviours, which we're going to see here. One is called tree rubbing. It's essentially the antlers being rubbed around the base of a tree. The top of the stag's head has specialised sweat glands. They spread scent on the freshly rubbed area there. The other behaviour is called scraping, which involves the stag pawing at the ground with its hooves, or sometimes lightly gouging it with its antlers, then spraying that area liberally with a special scent mix. The stage is now set, and the stag can now begin roaring. Now, this was my first time observing red deer during the rutting season, and I can tell you, nothing prepares you for the first time you hear that guttural bellow. It's almost primal, almost like echoes from a bygone age. So this roar is used for a few reasons, but the two main ones are to attract females or hinds, and to impress a group of hinds or harem. The other main reason is to alert other stags to their presence, as a warning or potentially even as a challenge. This one though was clearly intimidated enough by that roar to step down. On that note, I unfortunately didn't witness any combat this time, but at the end of my wander it did look like one was starting to size the other one up there. But I did see plenty of roaring and posturing though, which was a great treat nonetheless. Now before we finish, one more fascinating behaviour I witnessed was something known as the phlegm response. This is where a stag will curl up his top lip in order to expose a sensory gland in the roof of his mouth. The word phlegm actually is a German word which literally translates to curling the lip. The stag here is looking for a scent in the urine of the hinds, which signals their readiness to mate. This wander was definitely an experience I won't be forgetting in a hurry. But these beautiful beasts are of course not all Knepp Estate has to offer. Oh no. Unfortunately, I did lose most of the footage I shot there this year, but rest assured I will be taking another wander there in the spring, and I'm so excited to share with you the other extraordinary sights and sounds to be had at Knepp Estate. In 2 weeks though, I'll be wandering into RSPB Reserve Pulborough Brooks. See you there!